Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna's instructions to Uddhava. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Uddhava, neither through Ashtanga Yoga, the mystic yoga system, control of the senses, nor through impersonal monism, or an analytical study of the absolute truth, nor through study of the Vedas, nor through austerities, charity, or acceptance of sannyas, can one satisfy me as much as by developing unalloyed service, devotional service unto me." Measures like suicide are causes for sin. A devotee never achieves shelter at Krishna's lotus feet by such actions. Because feelings of separation from Krishna, an exalted devotee sometimes wants to give up his life. By such ecstatic love, however, one attains the audience of Krishna. Here's Lord Chaitanya appearing to Sanatana Goswami. No way that he's going to allow him to do such a stupid thing. And at that time, he cannot give up his body. So the idea is, you can't finagle your way back to the spiritual world. You can't figure out a way. You can't figure out around the laws and everything. Krishna's everywhere. He's in our hearts. He's in every atom of the universe. He's in the hearts of everyone else. There's nowhere you can go, kids. There's nowhere you can go to hide from Krishna. He's there, watching every single thing that you do. And he knows, therefore, your intentions. One who is deeply in love with Krishna cannot tolerate separation from the Lord. Therefore, such a devotee always desires his own death. He quotes a verse by Rupini. You know this verse? She wrote a letter to Krishna because she had heard about Krishna. She hadn't even seen Krishna yet. She had heard about Krishna. She said, "He's the one. I'm going to marry this guy. I'm going to marry him. I'm not going to marry anybody else. Forget it." O Lotus-eyed one, great personalities like Lord Shiva desire to bathe in the dust of your lotus feet to drive away ignorance. If I do not get the mercy of your lordship, I shall observe vows to reduce the duration of my life, and thus I shall give up bodies for hundreds of births, if it is possible to get your mercy in that way. Of course, what happened? Krishna immediately came there, took her away and married her. Oh, dear Krishna, by your smiling glances and melodious talk, you have awakened a fire of lusty desire in our hearts. Now you should extinguish that fire with a stream of nectar from your lips by kissing us. Kindly do this. Otherwise, dear friend, the fire within our hearts will burn our bodies to ashes because of separation from you. Thus, by meditation, we shall claim shelter at your lotus feet. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Sanatana Goswami, "Give up all your nonsensical desires, for they are unfavorable for getting shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. Engage yourself in chanting and hearing." Sound familiar? Oh, Prabhu, you're always telling me the same thing. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Yeah, la, da, da, da. No. No. Then you will soon achieve the shelter of Krishna, without a doubt. A person born in a low family is not unfit for discharging devotional service to Lord Krishna. Taking away all the excuses. Oh, I was born in such a family, I was born in such a situation. I've got so many bad habits from the beginning of my life. What to do? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyone who takes to devotional service is exalted, whereas a non-devotee is always condemned and abominable. Therefore, in the discharge of devotional service to the Lord, there is no consideration of the status of one's family. And then, I mean, I could go on and on, but the idea is that material qualifications are not only that they're not enough, they're not the panacea, they're not the things that can make us happy, or to speak of convince Krishna to come and reveal himself to us. And what is the formula? We chant it every morning. What is the formula? Chinadapi, Tadorapi, Amani Nama, Kirtaniya. We must approach the holy name meek and humble. Everything that happens to us is meant to help us become meek and humble. Therefore, aristocratic birth, wealth, learned philosopher, it doesn't get it. It doesn't get it. Because why? Because they lead to pride. And as they say, pride cometh before the fall. We must chant Hare Krishna with humble mood, meek and humble. And even in the Bible it says, Jesus said, the meek shall inherit the earth. We don't get it. How is that possible? Well, right now, Heathrow is shut down because of one little, plume in the sky. Krishna can do anything. He can arrange anything. He can change the whole situation in a wink. And He can do the same thing within our hearts. But He doesn't. Why? He's waiting for us. He will not interfere with our independent desire. He will not interfere. He's waiting for us to desire Him, and to desire Him intensely, and eventually exclusively. And then He comes into our hearts, into our lives. That is the way, the path to perfection. It's not by any external material ability or fame or position. It is simply the humble, meek heart calling out to Krishna